Welcome to my gym. I am MrPumped, and today I will be ranking the main forearm exercises to grow bigger arms. But first of all, I know some people don't train their forearms, or they just think they aren't as important as any other muscle. Common mistake. The forearm is also a muscle and it should be trained as well, at least if you want to be proportioned. Does this mean that if you don't train your forearm, your arms will look weird? No. It has been proven that some compound exercises such as the row can indirectly increase your mass on your forearms. However, if you really want to notice a difference, you will need to train your forearms properly. A big forearm can be really attractive and make your arms look stronger. I would also like to point out that your forearm really depends on your genetics. So don't struggle with it, and do not worry about its progress, because we all have stronger points in our body. Said that, what is the perfect frequency to train forearms? Well, as forearms recover very well from workouts, you can train them 2 or 3 times per week, with a number of sets from 6 to 22 sets approximately. As these exercises may be isolated, you will be working with not a very demanding weight in a range of 10 to even 20 repetitions. First, we will be ranking the main curls for forearms, and later we will rank some other popular exercises for your forearms. So smash that like button and subscribe if you like this series, and let's dive in. The first exercise is the palms up wrist curl, which can be done with a barbell or even with dumbbells. Curl your wrists upwards slowly to prevent the weights from straining your wrists. Extend your wrists downward as far as you feel comfortable. Repeat this movement from 10 to 20 repetitions and let your forearms recover in 2 minutes. This is a classic forearm exercise. Personally, I like the dumbbell version as they offer more mobility, but you can try both and judge yourself. It is important that you do your best to isolate your forearms completely, because it is possible that your biceps take some part of the movement and that would reduce the stimulus on your forearms. To avoid that, make sure to rest your arms on the bench and focus on the wrist motion. This exercise takes S position. Next exercise is the palms down wrist curl. This time you will grab the barbell with a pronated grip and bring them up while your forearms are resting against the flat bench. Your wrists should be hanging over the edge. Slowly lower your wrists back down to the starting position. Again, your forearms shouldn't move. It is just work from the wrist. With a controlled weight, do between 10 and 20 repetitions. Then rest 2 minutes as your forearms will start burning for some seconds. This is also an essential exercise, so S position. Next exercise is the reverse curl biceps. As its own name says, it is like a normal biceps curl, but with a reverse grip. You will place your hands on top of the barbell and grab it to do your biceps curl. A common mistake here is to use a very high weight, which causes a bad technique, which can lead to elbow pain and even injury. So make sure to use a good weight for your capabilities. Although this exercise is a perfect combo for our biceps, forearms, and grip strength, we are looking forward to isolating our forearms, and this exercise is not the most appropriate. So it takes B position. Next exercise is called behind the back barbell curl, and it's a variation of the normal palms up wrist curl we have seen before. So what is the main difference between both? Well, this exercise has been proven to isolate your forearms better than the normal one. Basically, in the normal wrist curl, it is more probable that you at some point use your biceps to bring the barbell up. However, in this behind the back variation, your biceps won't help. Personally, I feel more comfortable with normal palms up wrist curl, but that's completely subjective. This exercise gets A position though. The next exercise I am going to talk about is the hammer curl. It is a simple biceps curl with a neutral grip. Probably lots of you know this exercise from your biceps routine. And it's true, this exercise works very well on biceps, but in forearms as well. And the fact of having to lift a weight in this neutral position also improves your grip strength. But there are some common mistakes I want you to avoid. There are some people who rotate their hands while doing this exercise, which is not necessarily wrong, but you are misunderstanding the concept of hammer curl. So if you want to do a hammer curl, keep your hands in a neutral position. Second and most common mistake, there are some people who take a very high weight and start swinging their body in order to move such an amount of weight. That's obviously bad for your lower back, and your arms won't work at the same level of intensity as doing it properly. So I can't really give it a bad position, although it also focuses on the biceps, so I will add to B position. Okay, now we will talk about the other kind of exercises that aren't curls, and some of them will really surprise you. The next forearm exercise is the farmer walk. This is a very simple exercise, and as its own name describes, that you will take a high load on your hands, like if you were carrying your heavy supermarket basket, and start walking on the gym. It can be possible that some people look at you like, is this guy really going to steal those weight plates? but you have to keep walking for at least 30 seconds with that heavy load on your hands. This is one of the best exercises if you want to increase your grip strength, which can be important for your daily routine. But there are better exercises to grow your forearm, so this exercise gets C position. I am sure you already know the next exercise, which is hand grippers. This exercise went viral some time ago, and many people have already tried this. You don't even need to buy one of those. You can simply use the clip grip you would use for your bench press. At least in my gym, there are a lot. This is an isometric exercise that you can train by going for repetitions or even holding a close for a maximum period of time. I recommend starting with 2 to 4 sets of 10 to 20 reps with a lighter gripper and then start trying more demanding sets. This exercise will definitely increase your grip strength, so it gets B position. Now we will talk about a very interesting exercise called the Dumbbell Wrist Rotation. To perform this exercise, take a dumbbell for each hand and bring them up to the sides. Raise the dumbbells so that forearms keep parallel to the ground and the elbows form a 90-degree angle. Now rotate the wrists away from the body so the palms are facing up. Slowly rotate the wrists until the palms face down. This exercise should be performed with lightweight dumbbells in order to do many repetitions. This exercise really focuses on flexors and will definitely increase the size of your forearms. It takes A position. Next exercise is the wrist roller. Take a bar and tie a rope with a light weight. This exercise consists of winding the rope around the barbell quickly. It is done several times and can also be done simply with a barbell. You just have to rotate your wrists around the barbell. This is a very interesting forearm exercise because it builds size, strength, and endurance at the same time. The wrist roller trains both forearm flexors and extensors, and the pump and burn are awesome while using only light weight for many repetitions. In conclusion, I really feel this exercise on my forearms, so it gets A position. Next exercise is the dead arm hang. This exercise has been proven to improve your grip strength. You just need to grab a bar and hang for 30 to 1 minute. Make sure to keep your shoulders back and down and your core engaged to make the most benefit of this exercise. If you are an experienced gym bro, you may need a weight vest to feel a better stimulus. You can also use a weight belt. Unfortunately, this exercise really focuses on the grip strength, but won't really make your forearms bigger like the other exercises mentioned. This exercise seems a bit boring for me, so I will add it to the D position. And that's my ranking for the forearms. Do you agree with it? There are many more forearm exercises, but I just wanted to cover the main ones. Remember to train forearms at least 2 per week in a range of 6 to 22 sets weekly. Moreover, as I am not a professional trainer, please ask your gym coach to learn the correct technique for each exercise. Now comment below which muscle tier list you want me to do next, and I hope you enjoyed this animation. Subscribe and I will see you very soon. Bye.